Okay.
I've got a lot. I know a lot of money. I don't think 100 gold in bank notes is
Read the
too
front
much.
of it.
Ah. Is this?
So when you make your roll appropriately, then I'll tell you to open that.
Ah, got it.
Rebecca?
It's been a long time since I played. Is 700 a lot? Is 100 gold quite a bit, or not that much?
Yeah, no, 100 gold's a good amount. How many is a dragon?
How many is a dragon? Oh, you're confusing Eberron money.
Sorry.
Yeah, but a platinum would be tingled. Yes.
Yeah, so like 100 gold's a lot of money, right?
That's a
It's
lot.
a decent amount. In Eberron, things are more expensive. Like things are, it's a lot harder to accumulate the type of money. In the Forgotten Realms, gold gets kind of tossed around like it's not like people can be millionaires without much effort. If you're a hunter or an adventurer,
Which means that 100's not a whole lot, but still.
It's a decent amount. Like, I've seen more.
Amount.
Wouldn't you win 700 though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that would
that's-
be what it is.
That's 7
7 to
times
1.
a decent amount.
It's pretty good. That's enough for a nice hotel room.
yes, you could stay in a hotel room for quite a while.
Well,
like that.
I live, just as a reference, I can live comfortably. My lifestyle price is 2 gold a day.
2 gold?
So
Mine's
no.
1.
We're
I'm
probably
modest. I live a modest life.
We'll see.
I don't even know if I have one of those.
you've got 1.
I live in a forest. I don't know what
Modest.
money stuff is.
Are we back up?
Yes, we're back up.
Okay.
We've been up for a decent amount of time. I just wanted to make sure.
So
I finished it.
so he manages to pass within 60 feet, and I get up. In fact, if anything, I try to like put my hands on Jaquin's shoulder so I can lift myself up a little bit higher and just wave at Lepan and goes, "Go Lepan!
Okay.
Kick their butts!"
So you're able to get yourself off onto the races. The dinosaurs to your left and right barreling down just as you do. You can see that one of them off to the side, a Hadrosaurus, ends up yanking its rider down, not even making it further out of the gate, further than a few feet out of the gate. And then you can see some guards kind of move in to like corral it back into the gate so they can close it down. You catch that off your peripheral as you thunder down the street through the Red Bazaar where the cobblestone or brick or whatever kind of, it's basically that Aztec kind of coloring, the goldish. Stonework is laid across the ground. There's large ribs akin to a Flintstone movie hanging off of different racks and whatnot as blood seeps in between each of the stones. You thunder down that, and you can feel as you come around to the first turn that this is almost going to cause all of the dinosaurs there to drift a little as they try to maintain their balance
Dinosaur drifting.
on the slick stone and blood.
Lean into the turn.
Roll me an animal handling check.
Also put some speed into the turn. It helps with the drift.
Crit hit.
Okay.
20 right there.
So you are able to feel
Please drift that dinosaur.
You are able to feel the Triceratops start to spin out, the legs doing this whole thing like that, and you pull just enough and slam your heel into the side of its neck as you pull back on the kind of like what is that? The shield,
bone plate.
Bone
whatever.
plate,
yeah.
yeah. So you grab back on the bone plate. Pulling that up, you get some feathers that you lose in your hand, but then you reach back on, grab, and continue to pull back, steering the face, like steering the head just into the right area, and you are able to take the lead as you manage to spur it on. The T-Rex takes a couple more steps behind you and is able to maintain its balance, but does miss a couple of steps trying to maintain. The Allosaur slides flat, hitting the ground, sliding a little ways into the marketplace until it collides into 2 more stands. There's plateware and flatware that goes flying all over the place, rolling across the thing as it struggles to get back up. The rider slamming, "Get up, get up, get up!" A couple of more dinosaurs, a Dimetrodon and a Ankylosaur, come around trying to stagger their way up. They don't get waylaid by the slickness of the blood, but they do make their way through slower, a little bit more careful. You are able to get through, and as you do, you see yourself, you see the path laid out in front of you by a specific set of awnings of a very distinct coloring. You make your way around that, and you can see more here, actually, the crowd cheering off the distance. Cut back to you guys, who are watching in rapt attention on the Megatron, the Jumbotron Megatron, on the
It doesn't
the
transform
Terminator.
into a gun. Sorry.
Well, it's an illusion, so whatever.
He's doing quite well.
And you guys see him come around that corner.
God, he's a natural.
He's in the lead.
And then your eyes drift to the little box for the picture-in-picture, and you start to make out the other portion is actually this other race coming around into the direct line, and they are going to crisscross as they're coming through the turn. You see the crowd looking at you and then looking back at the other direction, and you can see now a large T-Rex slamming its way down the alleyway, just barreling towards you. Give me another animal handling check.
Remember, you got bardic inspiration if
And
you
this
ever
one,
need it.
and this one you will get at advantage because you crit on the last one.
11 plus.
Well,
You
it's
get
advantage.
You can roll it
Oh,
twice
okay.
and take the higher number.
Okay. Well, that's a 19. We'll take that.
Okay.
Plus my animal handling, which is 3.
So you're able to keep moving until you start to, until you see that and you pull back on the reins. The other T-Rex doesn't see this happening, too enamored with the race. Yep. And it just barrels straight forward towards you. The two T-Rexes collide, sending riders sprawling. Before you giddy up back into the other one, you start to try and guide it around the wreck, the little mangled group of T-Rex on the ground there. And you start to guide around, and you see another one, another dinosaur go by you with a well-endowed female pirate-looking sailor riding it. For a moment, you think it might be a halfling, but then you're like, it's too big. And you're like, it's a dwarf, but there's no beard. I just don't know. And two little pigtails flop in the wind as the little dinosaur does this little shuffle around them and continues to go. You make your way around and start pushing, and you remain in the lead. The Allosaur not quite able to catch up, but is right on your heels.
Is the pigtailed one in his race or part of the other race?
It was part of the other race
Okay.
that pushed past.
Yeah, I know what's going on.
The next one, the next turn you come to is the big roundabout where you can see the merchant prince's villas, these big extravagant villas off on the right-hand inside of the track. To the outside of the track, you see two large ziggurats just beyond the wall. You've actually seen this area before. You know that to be what's called Old Town. Sometimes the frogs translate it back as Old City or whatnot, but you do know that there's you have seen that before, as it's on the opposite side of the gate, so they let you there without much issue. And your dinosaur continues to roll as the Allosaur starts to pass you. And the next stall that you come to, you see his tail whip around and smash into it. More refuge and obstacle rolls into the street. Give me an animal handling check. You give me a perception check at advantage.
Copy that. 17. 15. 17. Plus 7 to
Okay.
20.
Bardic inspiration.
You may open your
Well,
note,
I mean,
keep
maybe
it
with,
to yourself.
So how would I?
well, I mean, normally you would roll a d8, but with that, it may not matter. It just if you want to take
I
it.
rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Could he use bardic inspiration?
He can use Bardic Inspiration. It's a skill check, so it's not a crit fail.
Okay, so yeah, you don't
So
What do I do?
definitely use a bardic inspiration. It's a d8, and then add
Is
that.
that something legible
to your
enough for
die
you to
roll.
read? I was trying to get it
Yeah.
done quickly.
And then that's on top of whatever bonuses you get with your handling as well.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, it's better
So
than 1.
3 plus 3, so
got
6.
it.
That's better than a 1, I guess.
You got a pretty sizable lead.
The
so-
things on top don't as matter as much as the ones on the bottom.
Got it.
The other ones were like notes to myself.
Okay.
So what did you get?
6 altogether.
Okay, so a 6. So you're able to keep your Triceratops upright, but you do get passed by not only the Allosaur who had just smashed the thing in front of you, but also the Ankylosaur comes riding down, and the Dimetrodon is also able to pass you. You're moving into the last 2 turns here. As you can see now, these thundering riders in front of you. You also take in kind of like an over archway with people on top cheering, screaming out for the different dinosaur races. You can see some of them holding, like waving tickets in their hands. Some of them looking quite angry. Some of them really excited, back and forth. As you round the next bend, what are you doing?
I don't think there's anything I can really do.
Okay.
Just watching.
Sure. What about you?
What's my visibility from the front of the?
You can't see where they are yet, except for on the Jumbotron.
can't
Almost
see.
everybody around you is just staring up at this thing. There's some cheering when something happens. The crowd. It's basically you're watching NASCAR, only with
Yeah.
people who are actually interested in the outcome.
Yeah. If I can't see him, I can't help him. Everything's pretty much within 60 feet that I can do of, unless it's hypnotic pattern.
Okay, so you're pretty much.
I mean, I can look around to see if there's any way to get a if there's any way, because everyone's so observed, if I can get closer to where the finish line is going to be, so that we can more quickly get into where Le Pen is going to be, or if there seems to be a rider reception area, I can start using like the attention of the crowd to start sneaking myself in a little bit easier.
Okay. Right now, it's you can't
Thanks.
make that out anything more than what's there, but you're just gonna.
I'll write it out then.
Yeah,
Okay.
For a little bit in there, and then.
I'm going to yell loudly though, scream at the top of my lungs, "Go Le Pen!
Cool.
Go!" This is so exciting.
Sleight of hand.
Got it. Advantage for the crowd being distracted.
Copy that.
You can. So you come around that next corner. You're whipping around, and you start to see a group of guards that are kind of like pointing on to the next point, and you see a banner that's pulling up that just basically says like "Final leg." As you do, the other dinosaurs start to jockey and slam into each other, trying to either kind of dislodge the Allosaur from its trajectory, or trying to like negotiate that should something happen. And the Allosaur actually ends up taking the Dimetrodon actually is able to kind of upend, just kind of like doing like one of like a little flat tire move on the Allosaur, enough to where it misses a step and face plants, sliding a little ways before it's able to get itself back up. However, it's directly in your path. You may make me another animal handling check.
Jump it.
How are you trying to avoid it?
Okay, so, is there any space on either side?
There is space to the left and the right. The other 2 dinosaurs are there. You can see that the Dimetrodon is kind of tripping himself up a little bit, but we don't know yet if he's going to fall.
You said Allosaur. I'm assuming it's thinner at one side, than the other, right?
From tail to snout?
Did it fall straight? Like it's
Yeah,
it's like its butt's
Have you
facing
ever
me?
been flat tired?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's just,
So it just-
I'm directly behind it. So okay.
The Dimetrodon is to the right. There is crowd beyond that, and it's stumbling a little bit, trying to catch itself back up.
Can I
there's
see when the next turn is, or is it
the
just
next
a
turn is
straight
basically just right in front of you.
shot? So, do I take a right or a left? In the
You
next
will be
turn?
moving left around the
Okay.
bend.
Yeah. I'm going to try to evade on the left side.
Okay.
Your Triceratops could just barrel right through him.
So 17 plus 3,
All right.
20.
So it's a good thing that you decided to go left, because on the right-hand side, the Dimetrodon also ends up losing its step, smacking into the ground and sliding into the crowd, mowing down a little bit of the side. You guys catch that. Everybody just goes, whoa! What did you get on yours?
19.
Great. What are your... both of you can give me perception checks.
Right.
So
where
you
this
see
is
that thing go
going.
down. You're able to steer it off to the left and give me a... give me a
Swear to God, if he takes the map.
acrobatics check.
Ooh.
20. I rolled 17, but plus 3, so
Great.
20.
30, 20.
So as you move it to the left, it's the hadrosaur that's there, and you collide with the hadrosaur. You guys neck and neck, kind of like smashing back and forth against each other. You are able to slide yourself away as the other rider actually tries to take like a dagger or something like that and slice at your reins.
Okay.
But you manage to push off, kick yourself off with your nice little froggy feet. And the hadrosaur, you get a little bit of distance between you two, but it's neck and neck between you
Can
two.
I add a little thing to that? Like
What would
when,
you like
when
to
I
add?
see him trying to do that, is he in reach with my tongue?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack him in his eyeballs with my tongue because I see him. He's trying to do
Give me an attack roll.
with the 20.
Yes. And you can add +6 to it for your dexterity and
That would be 12.
12. Okay. You're gonna hit. You'll hit him in the face. You may not hit him right in the eye, but you'll hit him in the face.
24.
24. And what'd you get?
9.
Okay, perfect. So, you notice Murdoch's hand slip into Johann's satchel. But as he does, a map slides out of the satchel. And you can see him start to slide it into, like, behind his back, into the belt line of his pants.
And as he puts his hand back, I'm just like, yoink, when he's not, because he's like very smug and not paying attention. I'm like, uh-huh.
Oh, way to give him a thing that he is being smug and nah. But
I'm
you
gonna
notice.
try.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I'm going to try and take it back from him
Go
when
ahead.
he's not paying attention.
Give me a sleight of hand check at disadvantage.
16.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Perception check at advantage.
1. 14.
Okay.
Plus 7, 21.
Okay. And you had a 16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you go and stick it into your belt pocket. You see her lunge for it. You are still oblivious.
As I always are.
And you grab her hand and twist it up. And you're just glaring at her eyes.
And I'm like, give me back the map.
Do I hear that?
Yeah.
I need this.
Murdoch, what are you
we
doing?
need that. That's his map. You can't just take things. We can make you a copy of it.
You must do that for the rest of the time, and I will give you advantage on the next roll.
This is my ticket.
Your ticket, I thought you were just meeting your brother on a ship.
I am, but I need something to give the pirates so they'll accept us.
Well, this is not something that you can give them, and we're gonna wrestle for the map.
You gonna reach for it?
This is, of course, this
Reach for
is
it.
my, this is
'Cause
why
it wasn't-
I'm here.
Well, it's still in his pocket because he grabbed my hand.
Right.
Oh,
It's.
Oh wait,
In his
now.
pocket.
You sweeped it into your back, but you have to tell him that, kind of a thing.
I would be like, you can grab it from his back pocket. And I can just try and kind of grapple with his hand.
I'm gonna actually, at this point, I am actually gonna enthrall him as well too. I'll burn my last second level against it, so I'll attempt my enthrall on him.
This was your last second level spell?
My last second level spell.
Really gotta pee in this nut.
I essentially.
And we cut to.
Oh.
You're coming around that final turn. You're neck and neck with the hadrosaur. Give me an animal handling check. At advantage.
Should I keep doing that? 14 plus.
Come on.
Advantage,
You-
advantage.
You-
so
Right. Okay.
You
Yeah.
need to beat an 18.
Well, that was 10.
No,
So you're
we have
14.
14 plus 3 is 17.
So you two are neck and neck, rushing through. You are going to have to give me a concentration check just to cast this spell because of the crowd, the sky, like the jumbotron, all of these things. So you are going to have to beat an 18 in order to be able to cast.
Doesn't look like it's going to happen. My concentration is, I just rolled a 9, and I think my concentration is just
It's
my
gonna be your
charisma.
constitution.
So it'd be a 12.
Okay. So as you look at him and you start to do the hypnotic, intoxicating words, they start to slip out of your mouth. The crowd just goes, "Whoa!" Somebody's hand hits you in the mouth, obscuring the words. You also look up and catch Y as you see that he is barreling back and forth, fighting off this.
Grab the map from his pocket with
hydrofork.
your hands.
What are you doing?
I'm lunging for it.
Okay.
Not sleight of hand. I'm just going to wrestle it.
Okay,
just literally
so-
go for the back.
So you're going to need to give me a grapple. So it's going to be your athletics. Basically, just give me an athletic check. And then you get to give me athletics or acrobatics, whichever one is higher.
Acrobatics. 15 plus 9, 24.
13.
Okay. So you see her grabbing it. You are able to twist it off, and you have both your hands free now. You are trying to
Tackling
grab
him.
at the map.
Yeah, just tackling him. Not even
Okay.
over the map, just literally tackling him at this point.
All right. So you can give me the same check, athletics. And we're going to use your 21 there.
8.
8?
Yeah.
So you lunge for it and slam face first into the ground. What are you doing? You've got these two people assailing you, and the crowd is rather thick around you. It doesn't look as though you're going to be able to go anywhere right yet.
I draw both scimitars in a threatening manner, and I say to them, "This is my ticket. You have no idea how important it is to me.
He needs that map.
I need that map."
I need that map.
People
And
at home, we're clearly going to go over a couple of minutes. I would not be so rude to you as to rob you of this as a cliffhanger. So we're going to go over by a couple of minutes, but the pad comes around the corner. Your attention is drawn to them, seemingly now bickering back and forth, and you see his scimitars drawn out in a threatening manner towards our friend here, Johan, who is laying face first down on the ground,
And like
a scimitar to the back of his neck, and another one pointed out at Joaquin. And you come across the race, or you come across the finish line second. As, mostly because you were distracted by this thing, as you do, they unhook your rein. They congratulate you on a pretty good race, but nobody really seems to care too much. But the plus side of not coming in first is they didn't guide you to the winner's circle where you still would be shackled. You are free to move about the cabin. What do you do?
How close am I
60
to
feet?
what's going on? 60 feet?
Do I see the pad?
You guys know that the race is concluded. You do not see him yet.
Okay. Well, because I can leap 25 feet, correct?
You could, yes.
Yeah, and then I can use a double.
If you
bonus.
dash,
so,
you can, but that's your action.
So could I get 50 feet in range of them? Or-
You can get about 10 feet away with 2 leaps.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have anything else on me, right? Do I have?
Nope, no blowgun. You've
Yeah.
got your Yaquala, or Yaquala.
Am I
Drunken
still on? Am I
master.
still on this dinosaur?
You are.
Okay. Well.
No, wait. No, they let you off.
Oh. Well, is it close to me?
Is the dinosaur?
Yes.
Are you leaping or no?
Well, I
He
mean,
wants to ride
how
the
far
dinosaur
is the
through the crowd.
how far is the dinosaur from me?
It is.
Or
I would
any
say that they
dinosaur
let
for
you
that
off. It's about 5 feet away from you. If you.
Okay. I'm gonna jump on it.
Okay.
grab the reins and aim it straight towards this guy.
Okay.
My intent is to ram, and I'm hitting it and trying to agitate it to just run straight at this guy.
All right. So you're going to give me another
crash it
animal
into the-
handling check.
I'm gonna crash it in the bandstands.
Mowing down
La
spectators.
That is a 16 plus, so 19.
So you steer it towards the crowd. It is able to move 50 feet.
Ugh.
And it looks like it is on a collision course with him. There, you are 10 feet away, and you have, and it is your turn.
Like I'm barreling at him.
You are barreling at it, and you do see him coming out of the corner of your eye.
Okay, I spin to face the dinosaur that's coming. Hang on. Can I dash, disengage, or hide? No. Bring it on, Frogman! I go to attack.
Okay, so you rush towards the Triceratops barreling at you, slinging both of your weapons at him, stepping on Johan as you walk over him.
If he's walking over me, can I take? I'm so sorry to do this. An opportunity to attack. I want to pull my dagger out and put it in his foot.
So you can try.
Yeah,
You are going to be at disadvantage as you are on the ground.
that's fine. I'll take it. But I'm hoping I just pull it out of my belt and then just slam it down onto the ground.
That doesn't seem like, nope.
Sphere of Annihilation dice.
Maybe don't use
You
that
can
one.
go away now.
Yeah.
Moving to tabletop dice.
Yeah.
I got a 9 on my best roll.
That doesn't hit your AC, does it?
No. 15.
What about you? What would you like to do?
I'd
As he
take an
leaves your
opportunity
threat.
attack as
Huh?
well. Can I try and make a grab for the map?
You can. You could try to make a grab for him, not necessarily the map right away.
Can I take an opportunity attack with my longsword?
I will let you draw your longsword and swing. Yes, that's part. That should be the same action if
Yeah.
you do that.
Okay. And I'm going to try and hamstring him. I rolled a 1.
So you go to draw your sword, and you pull it out, and it goes out of your hand, flying up into the crowd. Roll me another attack roll.
For my attack? Which one? For my longsword still?
Yeah.
So, 13.
Okay. Roll me damage. So it's coming at you. You step forward. You go to attack. You make you get in melee range with it and swing. 6? 6?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't kill, but you very heavily wound just a random passerby in the street with your sword. I'm sure that won't come back to haunt you because we know that I don't like court cases or anything.
10 plus 6, so 16.
16 to hit.
Yep.
You're gonna hit.
All right, that's 3d6, correct? 3, 1. 7 plus 3, 10.
Okay, you get a nice slam into the front maw of the Triceratops. Its face kind of like curls off just a second. You still have your bonus action
The
if you'd like to
offhand.
use that.
So I'll attack with the other hand.
Okay,
17.
that'll hit.
Yep, and it's 1d6.
1d6 plus your
3.
bonus.
7.
Okay. So you are able to get a fairly good blow in this thing. You catch the first one in the throat, you catch the next one in the leg, and it stumbles a little bit as it's moving at you, still looking like it's going to be on a collision course. Roll me an animal handling check.
Also, at any point, well, I might want to do something else. Well, we'll see what the animal handling does.
Well, so what do you? Okay, then if you would like
so,
to
all
tell
right,
me what
so,
you'd like to do.
So it's in range, like he's swiped it.
Yeah.
And I'm riding it, and I'm
Yep.
watching this. Like,
yeah, you can see you're sitting behind the
Yeah.
bone plate.
Yeah. No, that it served its purpose. It's got me in range. I don't need. I don't need this
Aren't you trying to run
thing.
it over? Aren't you trying to run him over with the dinosaur?
No, I just wanted to get in range and cause a big scene.
I mean,
So
These things are both happening.
yeah. So
wouldn't the dinosaur do
I want to leap off of the dinosaur because it's already gotten swiped. I don't want to go straight for his face.
Are you? But
Well, so as I leap, I would like to smack him in the eyes with my tongue, because I have a tongue. I'm a frog man, right? To distract.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
This is
continue to
midair.
let this go. This is not an.
Still flying in the
Standard
I
attack.
don't know if I'll allow the tongue attacks on every episode, but for now we'll say
air.
sure.
Okay. Well, I'm a frog man. You know.
Sure.
He does have a tongue.
He
attack.
does
Yeah.
have a tongue.
Yes.
So that goes for the
poisonous,
eyes,
I would.
just to distract. And then,
The
so
skin is
I got
very
nothing on
nice.
me. I'm just like bare hands, right?
You have your Yaquala.
Oh, well then. So yeah, I'm trying to smack him in the
But
eyes.
your
with
tongue would take your action.
Oh, well then.
Hit him with
Won't
the
do the tongue.
dinosaur.
I will just.
Here's what we're gonna do for the tongue from now on. It's going to be part of your martial arts. So
Okay,
if you
which
you
means-
can use it as a bonus action
Okay.
after you take a melee attack, or as long as you intend to take a full melee attack, and it will take your martial arts attack rolls and all that stuff, and you can do it twice if you use key points to do it.
Okay.
But it will not
I'll
poison
pick your
something.
brain after this just to make sure I know how it works. But we'll just scratch the tongue thing. Since I know I have the Yaquala, I'm just leaping and I'm going straight. My intent is to tackle him and to the floor, and I want to put it at his throat. I don't want to kill him.
Okay, well
I
this
just want to-
Triceratops at this point is not going to be able to stop.
Yeah, it's gonna run
It's
over.
going to
Oh,
run
that's
him.
true.
It's going to run into him if he isn't able to dodge out of the way.
Okay. Is there a way I'd like try to tackle him and use my momentum to
If
pull
you
him
are
a little
going to
further?
put yourself in the same trajectory, you will get hit as well.
Stay on the Triceratops.
We need to wrap this
okay.
up. Though.
Well, now that I've got the whole, okay, fine. I'll stay on the Triceratops.
Or just roll off it, and when it barrels through him, get
Yeah.
down on him.
Okay. I'll just, you know what? I'll jump to the side and watch this carnage happen as he goes to there. Now
So
that
you're
I have
gonna
a
leap
picture of the
off
full scene, I'm jumping to the right to kind of and just let this missile hit whatever's happening there. That's yeah.
Okay.
Now that I got a full idea.
Dun, 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 dun,
I sent a dinosaur missile at you. I'm a frog
Dino
man.
torpedo.
At least
So-
two good hits on it.
So I
I'm-
believe I will need a saving throw out of you. I just need to figure out exactly which one.
I don't mean to be that guy either, but I'm also prone, and I don't know if I'm in the right in the trajectory of this Triceratops as well, too. Yeah, that's what I
Probably
figured.
roll
I'm
out of the
sure
way
you
then.
probably are, but you know, I don't really think things through. So.
No, that's what I would have done.
All right,
There's a
so-
dinosaur, and there's something I need to get to. Dino riding.
So you can roll me an attack roll,
D20.
a d20,
Okay.
and you can add +9 to it.
Okay.
Cadillacs and dinosaurs.
And
So that is a 16.
He said 9?
Sorry,
Yeah,
add
you
nine
have
to
to add
it,
9 to it.
16.
17.
No, 17. Sorry.
and what is your AC?
15.
Okay, so you will get hit. You will take
And gouged by a Triceratops.
35 piercing damage,
Yes.
and then make me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
I rolled 3 out of 4 8s on that.
Oh, God. And strength saving throw is a d20.
Yep, d20, and then you add your strength saving saving
7
throw
plus
bonus.
0.
Okay, so then you will get knocked prone, underfoot. Roll another attack roll with a +9 on it.
Trampled.
11. That's 20.
20. You are not going to be able to avoid the feat.
No.
and you will take another 35 damage.
And I believe that is the.
That was 3d10, and I rolled 10, 10, 9. On the goring attack, it was 8, 8, 8, 5.
Yep.
So, you are on top of this Triceratops. Are you leaping off or not? I can't
Yeah, I
remember.
said I was leaping to
So
the
you
right
went to
when I
leap
see
off.
that. Okay, things are going crazy.
You get gored, trampled. The smashes. Well, actually, why don't you narrate how that?
My beautiful face. As I think to what my career could have been as a professional pirate and the horrible choices I made in life. The crunching sound of my skull, the squish of my brain matter is the last thing that I hear as the Triceratops' hoof puts me to my end. And I think, God damn it, Neckark. Why did you get me into this?
You get to, God damn it, neck.
You hear one last "Lapa."
That's the last thing that you hear. And now Ivan. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
God.
Oh, thank God. A 20.
You are quickly able to roll, but you make me a strength saving throw. And
Plus 3, 17.
17?
Saving throw, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. So it's 20.
Great, and make me a sleight of hand check.
Let's get that fucking. Sorry.
Can't get that mat, man.
Ivan dropped his
Also,
mic.
can I recover? Can I go to recover my longsword while this is?
Sure, we'll do that afterwards.
10.
Okay, so as he's getting flattened, you see, because the first hit is going to start to knock him back, you reach up and snatch at the map. The 10, getting a couple of fingers on it, you're able to pull it out, but not able to maintain control of it as it goes up in the air. As you roll to get out of the way, and she grabs you and yanks you back.
Really, Rudy?
Well, you can have the map, but we're going to do 3d10 for the stomp.
For the song?
The stomp?
Stomp.
Oh, the
It's gonna-
stomp. Oh.
Which one would you rather?
No, well, the map can fly a little bit.
No, the map.
The map.
Get the map.
I'm not going to take 3d10 damage.
3d10 plus 6.
That
Oh, no.
will potentially.
He's rolling very hot.
It will
Yes.
Let me tell you.
So you're saying I can either have the map or I can be.
And I'll tell you, the
trampled.
first one that just landed was a 5. So that's a minimum of 11, 12, 13 damage minimum if I roll 1s on the other ones.
I'm going to choose to. I know what you're getting at. I know what you're doing. So just let the map go.
No, get the map.
All right.
It
Can I
flutters
make
up
a-
into the air.
Can I make a grab for the map in the air?
You can either make a grab for the map or for Ivan.
Oh.
If you do, he will not make it out, and
Sophie's
he will
choice.
still take that damage. So you can make the opportunity. You will also have to make a dexterity saving throw to get out of the way as you jump in the way to get the map. So you may possibly as well take the 3d10 plus for that, as well as
Well, I haven't made my choice
Johan.
yet. I
Yeah.
thought I had mentioned that I'm rolling out of the way and letting it, because the map's no good to me.
You
Dad.
did, but she, like, her grabbing and pulling you is part of you being able to get out of the way.
Oh.
You know, good to me, Dad.
You guys forgot to.
It's
actually
all
make
on
a
you.
copy.
What do you want to do? He's
Yeah.
made his decision to let it waft up into the air.
I'm gonna make a grab for the map.
She,
All right. All right.
she grabs your belt, yanking you back, and then you just feel the tension go limp. As you start to fall back down, you're able to roll out of the way. You will take half because you rolled a 20, but you will still take 3d10 plus 6.
Okay.
It will just get half of it.
Okay.
You are going to leap into it. You're going to give me a sleight of hand check to grab the map as it flutters up into the air.
17.
Okay? You snatch the map and then turn your head to see a grung leaping off the back of a triceratops, a watermelon getting squished underfoot, and a horn headed directly towards you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
24.
You are able to grab the map, tuck and roll, sliding across the way, but still getting nicked by part of the head. You two are going to both have half of this 3d10. The first roll was a 5. That one's a 10. That one's another 5. So that will be 26 total, making it 13 damage that you both take from
can
narrowly
handle that.
avoiding the thing. But you do have the map in hand.
So we both get barreled along the side of it and roll across, but we both like at least
I
land.
take the map and fold it up and put it into a protective inner pocket
Protective of what?
of people's grabby hands.
Where is that?
Where I put everything that I wanted to say. In my boot pocket.
He just wanted to hear you say it.
I'm going to tell you that in Port Naranzaru, no pocket is safe.
Oh.
As you stuff it into your boob pocket, rather than your satchel. I say that because they made it a drinking game the other day, so...
Yes.
So as you do that, you look over and you see that your sword has somebody kind of like propped up, going like, God, why? It was just a race.
I'm gonna just like go over and like be like, I don't. So weird. Sorry. I'll let somebody know.
Do you remove it? You take it?
It's gonna bleed out.
So you pull it out and then it gets, and then you can see blood start squirting out of it.
I'm gonna like wad up a piece of fabric like on my shirt and just be like, hold that.
Roll me a medicine check.
I'm still on the floor.
You see the Triceratops trample.
14.
14? What was it?
Yeah, 14.
14, okay. So you're able to shove it into the wound, you know well enough. Roll me percentile.
Oh.
I need two, yeah. So roll me a percentile, give me the number.
Johan, can you help him? I
Oh,
just
both of these?
accident.
I am still.
He's on the
So
other side of the
I got a
Triceratops.
9
We're
and a
about to end. This is
9
just
and a
where.
20?
29.
29.
29.
Okay, so besides this one making an even 30, you're responsible for 29 other casualties.
Oh.
Making it the bloodiest race in.
In the last week or two.
Yeah.
And you have the map. You have retrieved your sword, put it in your sheath, started trying to bind the wound. Roll me a d4.
We have to leave this port immediately.
I don't know where we're going after this.
Start the car.
You are able to keep them from bleeding completely out by 2 hit points. Because they had 4 left, and if you had rolled a 4, you would have ended up killing them. You look up to see her patching a wound going, Johan!
Jaquine, I think we should probably leave.
And then...
Get Le Pen!
And then you see just long enough to where, as you're lifting yourself up, trying to get over there, Lepad walks over and goes, "Did you see that?" Lepad. And we cut away for the evening. Thank you so much for coming to join us and staying a little bit over. That could not have come to a different conclusion. But I hope that you enjoyed staying with us and watching through that. Grant, that was fantastic.
Thank you.
man.
Way
Glorious
to
stuff.
live it up and die it down.
My.
You have to die big.
Right.
That's right.
So very quickly, with only names, social handles, and the name of your character and or recently deceased character, say who you are and let's get us out of here. You're gonna go last because you're on your way out.
Hi, I'm Mylan Sarley. I play Jaquine, and you can find me at my name, Mylan Sarley, on all the social medias, and at the Gamer Chick on Twitch.
Boom.
I'm Ivan Van Norman. You can find me at Hydra_Lord. I play Johan Walhilder, and that's it.
Sig Neutron. You can find me at Sig Neutron on most things, and I never thought I would kill Grant Imahar with a dinosaur.
But you can put that in the yearbook.
That's right. And I am Grant Imahara. You can find me at Grant Imahara on Twitter. And my recently deceased character is Murdoch, the aspiring pirate.
No longer aspiring.
Yeah, respiring.
So, the expiring.
Expiring.
And I am Ruty Rutenberg. I am your dungeon master for the Wednesday edition of Fury's Reach. Any of you that watched yesterday will have had a couple of moments there that you will have noticed some of the intertwining from last night's episode. If you didn't, go back and watch it and see the intertwine work in reverse. We will be back next week, and if you can't wait until then, of course you have Critical Role tomorrow, but you do have Maze Arcana's Orphan Echo on Sunday. Whoop. And we will have a special guest on the 16th, it seems so, and he or she... It's the day after your birthday?
Yeah, July 15th. By the way, July 15th is my birthday. Feel free to get me presents.
There you go. So he or she may be in the chat room already, question mark.
Go.
And we will have a new person to replace our new deceased comrade. So tune in next Wednesday to see who that's gonna be. And we will talk to you guys soon. I hope you had a wonderful night. Maze Arcana signing off. Oh, sorry. You're right. I made a mistake. I need to thank a couple of people beforehand. And I need to give away a Wormwood box. So I didn't announce it earlier because I wanted to make sure that only the faithful had the shot at this very first Wormwood giveaway. And
These boxes are sweet.
a code that gets you free shipping should you be about to purchase Wormwood anyway. The code, as all our Arcanites will know, is Arcanite.
Arcanite.
The giveaway. Let us do this. Oh, you know what? We may actually need D&D to do.
I'm gonna drive a dinosaur at it.
We'll have to do it on Sunday.
All right, so because I don't have moderator privileges or staff privileges in the D&D chat room, we're gonna have to do the giveaway on Sunday. I can't do the roll.
It's all right.
Oh, right, because
Oh.
it's
Yeah,
the
the
D&D
roll.
channel.
Yeah, so we will be giving away a Wormwood box on Sunday.
Should give them like a specific time so they know.
Okay, we'll do it, let's say during our break, which is usually around 2:33. We'll do the giveaway on Sunday around 2:30 or 3, this coming Sunday on Maze Arcana's Orphan Echo. Sorry, guys. And we want to say thank you to Wormwood, Black Magic, Flowlights, Sirenscape, our wonderful cast, our wonderful crew, and anybody else I'm missing?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, I was saying crew, but we can listen. Okay, so we have Neil specifically back there helping produce. We have Avril, who is here helping us crew. Satine is back there producing and switching. We also need to say thank you to, obviously, Dungeons and Dragons for having this really awesome setup, that network thing that we get to do. Anything else? That's it.
Awesome.
Tune in next week to see who replaces Mr. Imahara. And we'll see you on Sunday. And yeah, we did give you a time, so it might be a little bit of a tease, but you only have to block off 30 minutes to come hang out for a Wormwood box. I think, that's
Worth
probably
it.
okay. If you can't deal with that, I guess you don't get one. I already got one.
They're so nice.
They're so nice. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.